I know I took a while to get around to every character in this, and it's been a crazy year, so thank you guys for sticking with me, and today we're talking about our final characters, specifically more on the floormate side, you know, all of Magnus's floormates, and also a couple, you know, just the other characters. There's only really one, but let's begin. I've already talked about Amir. I like him. It's really interesting. I'm actually in a class where we're reading a book called The Arab World Unbound, and I don't have it in my room right now. No, I don't see it. But pretty much the whole book is about. But pretty much we looked at like a lot of Muslim stuff, so I'm like, in my mind I keep just going, the comparisons. So that's really interesting, but I talked a lot about him when we were talking about Sam. So let's go on to Magnus's floormates. Now, most of them I actually don't really remember. Okay, like I'm tempted to find their names in here, but I probably can't pronounce them. One of them that does jump out at me is I believe his name was like Thomas or something, but yeah, I'm pretty sure, 95% sure that it was Thomas. But the whole, like, how they were all from different eras, that was, like, really fascinating. And also really interesting, because it makes you think. I don't know about you, but I know that I do think sometimes where it's like, I wonder how people from the past would view everything that it is now. Like, you know, people from the medieval ages, how would they view a woman wearing pants? Because they, like, never did that. How would they view just us in general? It's like that question has got to come up, especially with all the technology. Imagine going back in time and just, you know, whipping out your iPhone. How many weird looks you would get. But it's interesting to see that here because they're all from the same time period and they're all kind of collectively together. And they do still have some things of their time period in them. Like how they're all still dressed the same, still dressed like they're in the time period. They still have some of their same weapons. They still have, like, you know, that gun and bayonet thing that's like really big. But they don't mind and they don't care, and it seems like they actually do kind of evolve with the times as well. And like I said, I did mix them up quite a bit, but X, let's talk about X for a second. I just wanted to, like, I barely processed what was going on, and that was mostly because the ending was just full of chaos, and I was thinking, like, of a million things at once when I was, like, reading that. Like, I was thinking about, you know, what the next book could mean, what it could mean compared to the rest of the entire series, or, well, this entire universe at this point, and what everything could mean, and what it was saying, and what Odin or X was saying, and I did not expect X to be Odin. Like, that makes total sense, and I am surprised that I didn't see it coming, but it's more impactful to me now thinking about it than it was when I was reading it, because I was more, like, confused, and part of my mind was also going back, trying to almost. It's like, okay, I've described this before. When I found out that Nico had a crush on Percy, I literally had to stop reading and think about how I missed it. This is like that, except I didn't stop reading and I was trying to figure out how I missed it because I was too excited about hearing what was going to happen to them, and I was, like, afraid of what was going to happen to them and what was coming, and the chapter name intrigued me, but it's all crazy and chaotic. It was like trying to piece together how I missed it and the clues that were telling me and just blaring in my face that he was Odin the whole time, because I knew Odin was going to show up. I just didn't know how. I did not expect X to be like Odin. I did not see that one coming, and that would explain why he was, like, silent for a couple months. That really would explain why. It's crazy. And, well, like I said, the floormates, I know I'm gonna eventually figure them all out. I just always got them mixed up. I don't know why. I'm very bad with names. Very bad with names. But the other characters, the other Valkyrie, like, who was in charge, I did not like her. I did not like her at all. I do not like bullies. I've been bullied before. I don't like them. I really don't. And she was bullying Sam for a reason, I'm gonna compare Sam to Nico again because there's so much in common. She was bullying Sam for being a daughter of Loki. Just like Octavian kind of bullied Nico for being the son of Pluto or Hades Hades, but he thought Pluto, so you know what I mean, you know what I mean, you know, you read it, you know what I mean. But just like that, how Octavian was the one saying that no one wanted Nico around. It seemed like that this boss person didn't want her around. And I guess it's an okay excuse, but at the same time, Sam did nothing wrong. It wasn't like she did something wrong and then, you know, now they're all suspicious of her. She didn't really do anything wrong. It was a brother that she didn't really know. That's like blaming her for something the World Serpent did. Like saying that, oh, well, the World Serpent did this, so you're probably gonna do it too. Who does that? Like, okay, I have sisters, so, like, if I got blamed for something that my sisters did, or if I was looked down upon for something that my sisters did, and, okay, if you have brothers or sisters and you've had to have the same teacher as they did, and automatically they assume that, oh, well, your brother was good at math, so you must be good at math as well. It's like doing that. Imagine how annoying that is. Now put that for Sam in a negative way, and times that annoying by like 15 zillion, because she doesn't like Loki. She really hates Loki. Yeah, annoying, isn't it? Very, very annoying. But really, like I said, I like the new characters. I don't really have much to say about them because, you know, it was focused on Magnus and Hearthstone and Blitzen and, can we say Blitzstone? Can we please? But, and Sam and their characters and the world and how the world worked. They were there at the beginning and the end. So, they helped with some exposition, but I feel like once we start getting into it, we're going to hear about them a lot more. It's like when you read the Percy Jackson books and you hear about all these other campers that are there, you're going to forget a few, okay? You can't be blamed to forget a few here and there. So, those are the other characters. I do not like that Valkyrie girl, but it's still kind of sad that she did die. Like, I kind of wanted to see her instead come to realize that Sam wasn't that bad. I really wanted to see that instead. The floor mates, I really like them. I want to get to know more about all these characters. I would like to get to know them more. X, he might be the Norse version of Leo, where you want to go up and then just like punch him and then hug him. I'm sorry, I read the Trials of Apollo already. I can't stop thinking about that. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about that scene. Sorry, I can't stop thinking about that scene from the Trials of Apollo. Spoilers, no spoilers. So X is, it was a good twist. It was a really good twist. I do wish that I stopped reading, and I am going to reread this book before the Hammer of Thor. I've already talked a lot about him in Sam's review. Still kind of want him to be a demigod. Or a magician. I'm flexible. Magician works too. Magicians work too. You know, maybe. I'm flexible, okay? I'm a flexible person. Greek. He could be Greek, he could be Roman. He could be, I don't know, what other religions have demigods in there? I'm like, seriously, like, I'm blanking on what other religions have demigods. Wow. But yeah, I'm good. Egyptian, Greek, Roman. Even Norse! Norse, I'm good with that one too. I'm very good with Norse. Very good with that one. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. But besides all of that, this is the last review for Magnus Chase. It is so sad, but we have finished our series, our wonderful, wonderful series. And we will be going on to the Hunger Games, giving you guys a little bit of a break before we continue with Rick Riordan as we go into the Trials of Apollo, because how does prophecy work here? Why does prophecy work here? The prophecy was down, but they're getting ones. The Norris are getting prophecies. Maybe Annabeth is going to come back and tell them that the Norris are getting prophecies. Maybe they have to go and they'll get a prophecy from the Norris. Ooh. Then Odin would laugh at Apollo for becoming mortal for a third time. So many scenes I want to happen, but that's what fanfiction's for. I'm sure that you could find fanfictions already of everything crossing. I'm looking at my computer and I'm very, very tempted to go look that up right now for you. But I won't do that. I will save the fanfictions for another time. So that's all for now. That was the last review for Magnus Chase. Characters that, again, I want to get to know more of, and still really, really, really want to see them beat the Greeks. I want all of them to meet the Greek demigods. I also want to see all of them fight. Just saying. They've been fighting for a long time. I want to see all of them fight. But I don't want to see them fight Nico, because I'm pretty sure Nico would be able to overpower them. As in, he would tell them to stop fighting. Now I really want to see that. I'm just feeling your fanfictions. Go! Go! Write fanfictions! Think about them! And if you don't like fanfictions, then go reread the book. Why wouldn't you? I know I am. So that's all for today, and next time we'll be talking about the Hunger Games. That one's gonna be kind of a short series because, like this one, they really focus on a limited number of people. So thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, hey everybody, so just letting you know why I took like a kind of long break, or at least it felt like a long break to me. I've been dealing with a couple copyright problems, and if you guys have any suggestions for what to do about that, please let me know. But, you know, I was looking at my video managers, and if you don't know what that is, or that might be because you either don't have any videos or you've never gone into it, but it's a setting, it's a thing. When you go to your if you go to your channel and you click on and look at the top above the panel, if you look at above that, you'll see Video Manager. If you go in there, it shows all your videos, and it'll also tell you if there's any copyright infringements. And I do have a lot of copyright infringements on mine for a weird reason, and I'll explain that in a second. And I also have one video that is blocked in Germany, of all countries. I saw that it was blocked in a country, and I was surprised, and I don't know why it's blocked in that country when it's not blocked anywhere else. But apparently it's blocked in Germany. If you're in Germany, look up my video, Nico D'Angelo, Cupid's Got a Shotgun, or something like that. It's like a picture video. Tell me if it's actually blocked in Germany, because I don't know, because it still works here. And the same thing with my other one. And that other one is that when I did Percy Jackson Month, I was using the song Not Gonna Die by Skillet. And that song, if you listen to it, it fits Percy Jackson perfectly. I don't get paid by YouTube, and these copyright issues are not going to threaten me. As long as my content stays up there, and you guys get to see me talk about all these books, that's what matters to me. Is that people can see what I'm putting up there. That's what matters. That's what matters to me. You guys. You guys seeing these videos, because obviously you subscribe to me, so you want to see more videos. So if you haven't subscribed already, you can go ahead and subscribe, because we're going to be going on to the Hunger Games and the Trials of Apollo, and I am working on finishing the Throne of Glass. Or is it just called Throne of Glass? I think it's just called Throne of Glass, but I'm working on finishing that one, so we'll be getting to that one soon. That honestly will probably take us straight to Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor. I always want to say, and Thor's hammer. I don't know why I always want to say Thor's hammer. I don't know. So we're going to get back on track. Expect the Hunger Games videos to come out, and we're going to keep to our schedule, and you will get the Trials of Apollo starting in June. We're going to have fun with it. I am completely rethinking my timeline. If you read the book, you know why I'm completely rethinking my timeline. For some reason, I actually stopped reading at that part. But there are not going to be any spoilers here, not until June at least. So, thank you again all so much for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for bearing with me as I continue to slowly upload these videos. Hopefully I won't have too many uploading problems like I did during Percy Jackson month. So, again, thanks for watching, bye!